Raf Ekwebi Yehowa Benvika for all wisdom Epic Young Africa Yes sir Yes we can African stand up As a young African stand up
This is such a pleasant gathering. I wish I didn't have to read a speech. I wish I could just talk, but I had to prepare a speech, so I'll read it. Exchange Program Specialist at the U.S. Embassy in Lomé, Madame Josita Ekwebe, Chapter President of the Togo Alumni Chapter, Mr. Tosa Obube Eme, outgoing executive members, incoming executive members of the Togo Chapter, members of the Togo YALI Alumni AGM, Mesdames et Messieurs. Bonsoir à tous et toutes. From here, I'm going on in English. It is a great pleasure for James, Patricia, and I to be here this evening to witness the AGM of the Togo Chapter of YALI and the handing over. Let me wait a minute. So he said, okay. Yes, so it is indeed a great pleasure for us to be here this evening to witness the AGM that you are having and the handing over of trust and responsibility from one set of leaders to the next. You know, this is the first alumni visit I have made since I joined the ACCRA RLC just a month ago. I will visit the other countries in our RLC in the coming months, but it is already clear to me that the Togo Chapter have raised the bar for the others to follow. I want to tell you why I say this. Over the past 3 days, James, Patricia, and I have spent a lot of time in the company of Tosa, Armand, Dantal, Folly Herbert, Edwige, and Victoire. We have been with them to pay a visit to the U.S. Embassy, where we discussed ways in which members of the chapter can strengthen your proposals for the embassy's small grants. We have visited 2 civil society organizations who are here today, I believe, Handicap Solidarité and Maison de la Femme. There we explored collaborations which we hope will help us to increase the number of disadvantaged women and persons with disability who take part in the YALI program. We have also been to an incubation hub, Nunya Lab, over there with a little one, where we explored the possibility of a partnership which, if successful, will provide a space for you to incubate your project ideas, get mentorship, maybe even have internships and volunteer placements. We are hoping this will work out. We also visited Heritage Drinks, and it was an amazing experience for us. Yeah, it was an amazing experience of entrepreneurship, vision, commitment, hard work, transformation, and even more ahead. We were so impressed. In fact, we have been impressed with everything we have seen and heard over the past few days that we have been here. But the reason I say that the Togo chapter have raised the bar is more than just this. It is because of the relationship we have observed between the outgoing executive members and the incoming executive members. I have actually been observing them as we have gone from one meeting into the other. Sometimes it's been tiring. We had some very long days. It's not that easy. But I have seen all the things that bring success when leaders come together to work together. I have seen all those things as I have observed the outgoing executives and the incoming executives working together with us over these past 3 days. I have seen good planning, careful coordination, wise use of resources, but most importantly, that last one critical thing called friendship. Yeah. You know, even with the best plan, strategy, vision, and resources, friendship is the missing link that makes all the difference when you are leading together. Friendship that is professional, protected, and transformational. If this wasn't a speech, I would have asked you to tell me what you think I mean when I speak of friendship that is professional, friendship that is protected, and friendship that is transformational. But because it's a speech, I'm going to have to tell you myself. Yes, here it is. A professional friendship is one that maintains all the cordiality that you find between good friends and none of the disrespectfulness that you find amongst over-familiar friends. A protected friendship is one in which there are ground rules to protect the friendship from suspicion and loss of trust, and to prevent differences in opinion from turning into fights. I hope you are following me. Yeah. When you have professionalism and ground rules, friendship between leaders can then become transformational. It can now produce change, progress, and innovation in all the circles where those leaders reach out to touch. Madame Josita, I saw indications of that friendship that brings transformation as I observed the outgoing and incoming leaders working together with us over the past 2 days or 3 days. And so, to the incoming executives, I want us to charge them. I want us to charge you that as you develop your vision, your plans, and your strategy for your period of leadership, that you also consciously build professional and protected friendships within your executive body and with your chapter members. The reason this is important is that there are now several great funding opportunities that USAID is offering to you as alumni. There's a community engagement fund, there are chapter matching grants, and excellence awards, and the opportunity for you to bid to host the annual alumni homecoming. James will find the time to tell you all about that. But here's the thing. Wherever there are competitive opportunities, there will also be stress, and there will be differences in opinions about how best to access and use those opportunities. What I'm saying is that you are likely to come across some conflicts amongst yourselves. But with the spirit of cordiality and respectfulness that comes with friendship, and with ground rules that all of you as leaders abide by, you will indeed make the most of those opportunities, and you will overcome whatever differences of opinion, whatever conflicts you may encounter. You will find that you will use the experience of YALI for your personal development. You will apply it to your business projects, your civic and public sector efforts, and most importantly, you will pass it on to communities. You will indeed become the vision of the continent that USAID, the US Embassy, and the RLCs have for you as alumni. Now let me tell you something as I round up. In the early 70s, many years ago, when I was a little girl growing up in Accra, there was a place where every child wanted their parents to take them to. You know what that place was? It was Lomé. Yes. Yeah. Those days, we used to refer to Togo as Petit Paris. Yeah. We all wanted to come here. There was something special. And today, returning now as part of the management of the West Africa Regional Leadership Center, I am seeing your chapter as a petit RLC. Where everything we stand for as RLC resides, and the place where we will keep wishing to return to, just to interact with you. It's been great. I look forward to engaging further with you, Togo alumni, and to hearing and seeing the stories of transformation, however large or small, that will emerge as you lead together, bound by friendship, protected by good rules, and motivated by the YALI vision of transformation ahead of you. Thank you.
Rafa Ekwebi Yehowa Bevika for hand wisdom Epic young Africa Yes sir Yes we can African stand up As a young African stand up
You young and care for Africa. You young and do more for your communities. You young and seek for peace and change. Then you are welcome to YALI.